In research described by lead author Greg Asner, scientists from the Carnegie Institution's Department of Global Ecology have revealed the first high-resolution maps of carbon locked up in tropical forest vegetation and emitted by land use practices. The maps integrate satellite mapping, airborne laser technology, and ground-based plot surveys. They pave the way for accurate monitoring of carbon storage and emissions for the United Nations Initiative on Reduced Emissions from Deforestation and Degradation. Programs like the RID initiative create financial incentives to reduce carbon emissions from deforestation and degradation, but they have been hindered by a lack of accurate, high-resolution methods to account for changes in carbon stored in vegetation. The study covered over 16,600 square miles of the Peruvian Amazon, an area about the size of Switzerland. The researchers used a four-step process. They mapped vegetation types and disturbance by satellite, developed maps of 3D vegetation structure using a light detection and ranging system from the fixed-wing Carnegie Airborne Observatory, converted the structural data into carbon density using a small network of field plots on the ground, and integrated the satellite and LiDAR data for high-resolution maps of stored and emitted carbon. The scientists combined historical deforestation and degradation data with 2009 carbon stock information to calculate emissions from 1999 through 2009 for the Madre de Dios region. The results showed that the total regional forest carbon storage was about 395 million metric tons, and emissions reached about 630,000 metric tons per year. Members of the Peruvian government participated throughout the research process to familiarize themselves with the new method, assess the method's advantages, evaluate deforestation and forest disturbance, and determine carbon stocks in an environmentally critical area of Madre de Dios, Peru. The study was conducted with colleagues from the World Wildlife Fund and in coordination with the Peruvian Ministry of the Environment. The scientists are expanding their demonstration and training efforts in the high-resolution mapping technique with the governments of Ecuador and Colombia. The research was supported by the Government of Norway, the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, the W.M. Keck Foundation, and William R. Hearst III. It is published in the September 6, 2010 early edition of the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. This is John Strom for the Carnegie Institution.